back to Danny Parker English Reading Show. I'm going to introduce you to the Berenstain Bears and the Trouble with Friends by Stain and Jen Berenstain. Whoa, looks like Lizzie is putting out the tongue at sister. Let's find out what happens. The Berenstain Bears and the Trouble with Friends. When making friends, the couple's wise is the couple who learns to compromise. Sister and brother bear who live in their mama and papa in the big tree house down a sunny dirt road deep in bear country. They were not only sister and brother, they were playmates and they got along very well most of the time. But brother was quite a lot older than sister, almost 2 years, and sometimes he wasn't much interested in the games she wanted to play, especially when sister got a little bossy, which she sometimes did. Now, she said one day, as she came out of the treehouse with a big armload of dolls and stuffed animals, we're going to play tea party. You sit there by the papa, and I'll sit and be the mama. Ah, Jesus, said brother, I'm too old to play tea party. Why, cousin Fred or any of the guys saw me, I'd never hear the end of it. Why don't you find somebody your own age to play a tea party with? Besides, I have a date to go skateboarding with Freddy's. And off he jumped, leaving sister all by her lonesome. All right of you, she shouted. Oh dear, said Mama, who was watching from the treehouse window. There goes brother off to play with Freddy again. I do wish sister had somebody her own age to play with. What about her school friends? Asked Papa, joining her at the window. They all lived far away, sighed Mama, as she watched lonesome sister pick up her trusty jump rope and started jumping with a friendly frog. Soon a butterfly joined in. She has her forest friends, the frogs and butterflies to play with, said Papa. Frogs and butterflies are all very well, said Mama, but they're not the same as having a cub friend your own age. That's when Mama saw the moving truck out of the corner of her eye. Look, she said, a new family moving into the empty house down the road. It certainly would be nice if they had a cub sister's age. Sister saw the truck too, and the car following it. Somebody moving into the empty treehouse, she said. I wonder if they have any cubs. And off she skipped down the road to investigate. The truck stopped at the empty house, and the moving bears began to unload it. The car pulled in behind the truck, and the new family got out. There was a mama, a papa, and a little girl cub just about sister's age. Sister could hardly believe her good luck. Just what she needed, a little cub to jump rope, play tea party, and house and school, and have all kinds of cub fun with. She could hardly wait to say hello. She skipped over and introduced herself. Hi, I'm sister. I'm 6 years old, and I live just down the road. Hi, said the new cub. I'm Lizzie. I'm Lizzie Bruin, and this is my papa and mama, Mr. and Mrs. Bruin. I'm 6 years old too. May I try to jump rope? I can do red hot pepper. And could she ever? Lizzie Bruin was the fastest rope jumper sister had ever seen. I can jump to 1,000, said sister. I can do 1,001, said Lizzie, returning the rope. 1,002, snapped sister. 1,003, said Lizzie. Well, we'll just see about that. Let's have a jump off here and now, said sister. Let's not and say we did, said Lizzie. Say, isn't it a playground over there? Last one there is a rotten egg. And off she ran with Sis doing her best job to catch up. Well, said Mama, who had been watching from the window, a new cub certainly is a lovely little thing, but maybe just what Sister needs. Sister and Lizzie had quite an afternoon. They climbed onto the top of the jungle gym, rode a seesaw, and pushed each other on the swings. They played tag, laughed and giggled, rolled on the grassy bank, and picked wildflowers over their mamas. Well, why, thank you, sister. How lovely, said Mama, putting on wildflowers in water. Well, what's your new friend like? Her name is Lizzie. She is 6-year-old. She's an only cub, and sister said she's a little bossy. Oh, said Mama. Well, you certainly seem to be having fun. Oh, yes, said sister. I had a lot of fun. A little bossy and a little braggy. The next morning, bright and early, the phone rang. It was sister's new friend, Lizzie. Want to come over and play school? Asked Lizzie. Okay, said sister. Bring some of your dolls and stuffed animals, added to Lizzie, because mine aren't unpacked yet. So sister gathered up our favorite dolls and stuffed animals and headed for the treehouse down the road. Come in here, called Lizzie from the garage. My mama and papa were still fixing up and putting away. So, we're going to play in here. So, who did you bring? The best doll and stuffed animals, said sister. And this is my special teddy that I've slept with every night since I was a baby. Lizzie has set up the garage like a schoolroom. There were boxes of puppies and pupples to sit on, and there was another box of teacher's desk, and there was even a blackboard and a chalkboard class lessons. This is going to be fun, thought Sister Bear, as she began sitting her toys on the boxes. That's when she heard a tapping sound. It was Lizzie tapping the desk. She had a pretend pointer in her hand and a piece of chalk in the other. Please be seated, sister. It's time for your lessons. Today I'm going to teach you the alphabet. The first letter of the alphabet is... Now just a minute, protested sister. Who said you are going to be the teacher? When I play school, I'm the teacher. Not only that, I already know my ABCs. Sister Bear, if you don't sit down this minute, I'm going to keep you after school, said Lizzie. Is that so? Shouted sister. Well, if you don't give me the pointer, I'm going to keep you after school. That's when sister got the pointer. Soon they were rolling around on the floor, wrestling for the pointer, which broke in two. Now look what you did, shouted Lizzie. You broke my best pointer. I'm not going to play with you ever again, shouted sister, getting up her toys. I'm going to talk my dolls and go home, sister man, and I'm glad, shouted Lizzie as sister marched out of the garage. Lizzie and Lizzie is a TT, sister shouted back. Back so soon? Asked Mom when sister returned, looking like a storm crowd. I'm never going to play with that Lizzie Bruin again, shouted sister. She's too much of braggy and bossy. I don't need her to play school or anything else. I'm much better playing by yourself. When you play by yourself, you can do what you want when you want without having to worry about that Lizzie Bruin. It's true, said Mama in a quiet voice. Of course, there are some things you really can't do very well by yourself. Like what? Asked sister. You'd have a pretty hard time pushing yourself on a swing, said Mama, and I like to see you ride a seesaw by yourself. Most games, like hopscotch and jacks, take at least two to play, and it certainly is nice to have someone to laugh and giggle with. Maybe so, said sister, but Lizzie is too much braggy and bossy. What does she have to be the teacher when she plays school? It seems to me, said Mama, taking sister on her lap, that Lizzie isn't the only cub that's braggy and bossy sometimes, of course. There is one thing you can do much better by yourself. What's that, Mama? Be lonesome, said Mama quietly. Then that's when somebody knocked on the door. It was Lizzie, and she was carrying Sister Teddy. When Sister took all the toys and went home, she forgot her teddy, she said. And well, I knew he was her special favorite that she slept with since she was a baby, and I thought she might miss it. Why, thank you, Lizzie, said Mama. That was very thoughtful of you. Thank you very much, said Sister, hugging her teddy. And you can be the teacher if you want to, said Lizzie. Or, said Sister, we can take turns being teacher. Terrific, said Lizzie. Great, said Sister, gathering up her toys and stuffed animals again. Last one back, to your courage, the rotten egg. And off she scooted, laughing and giggling with Lizzie squirming after her. The end. This is Danny Park English Reading Show. And if you want to read more books with me, all you have to do is to check this into YouTube. Danny Park English Reading Show. And don't forget to subscribe and for the good sign on my video and subscribe my channel. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye.